Thank you guys for joining me. I'm super excited because this is episode 8 of the home buying process. It is the final episode and I am super thankful for all of you following us in this journey to the home buying process. Today, we're going to be covering the closing process for the purchase of your home and getting your keys. So without any more delays, let's get started. So you finally made it. You are here. It is the closing date of your home. You guys have gone through a pre-qualification of your loan. You have searched for multiple properties and put an offer in a property. You've gotten your offer accepted and you have gone through all the time frames of the contract. You've done your property inspections, you've done your property appraisals, you've gotten insurance, you've done everything that you've had to do to get to the closing table. So what happens now and how does it happen? First of all, the title company, who's the intermediary in this transaction, managing the monies and the documentation, will prepare the closing documents and they usually send it over to the buyers and sellers a day or two before the closing for you guys to review before you get to the closing table. In those documentations, they will most likely send you the wire instructions. So if you're a buyer buying cash, then you will see the amount that you need to transfer over to the title company for them to complete the funds to send over to the sellers. If you are buying with a loan, then you have to put is the difference of the down payment you are going to put in the purchase of that home, and then the remaining balance will be placed by the bank in which is giving you the mortgage. So what happens here is that you go to the closing table during your closing date, and as a buyer and a seller, you both sign all of your documentation. As a buyer, you're going to be signing your HUD, your Alta settlement statement, your financing documentation, and any other affidavit in between that you might have to sign for your property as well. Once your buyer documents are signed and the seller documents are signed as well, the title company is in charge of putting it all together and sending it over to your bank for the bank to review it and authorize the transfer of your mortgage funds over to the seller. Now, there's a misconception because a lot of buyers think, okay, great, I'm going to go to the closing table in the morning, I'm going to sign, and I'm going to get my keys right away. Well, the reality is that you get your keys as a buyer once the seller receives the funds in his account. So again, after the package of the buyer documents and the seller documents both get sent to the bank and the bank authorizes this wire transfer, that's when you can get your keys. So once the seller gets the money from that wire transfer is when you will be allowed to get your keys and start moving into the property. So this is how the home buying process gets concluded. And I do want to add that it's very important because this process can take 30 to 45 days and there's a lot of intricate parts that go into it, as you guys saw in the previous episodes. It is very important that you guys choose very wisely who you work with during this transaction. So make sure you choose wisely your real estate agent, your lender, your title company, as well as your inspectors. Because if you do not choose a professional in their field for this home buying process, then unfortunately that might cost you guys delays, or even worse, it might cost you guys money. So make sure you choose the right people to get the job done when you are going to buy your property, whether it's your first home or your investment home. Once again, guys, thank you so much for joining me in this amazing journey. It's been a lot of fun sharing all this information with you guys on how the home buying process works. If you guys have any other questions or know someone that's looking to buy or sell their home here in Miami, Florida, by all means, feel free to reach out to me. My cell phone is 305-439-6211, and I'll be happy to help you guys as well. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our channel. We'll be posting videos every week. And also click on the little bell so you can get notifications when our next video comes up. My name is Bryan Roach, your real estate agent here in Miami, Florida, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, guys.